Another major monthly update for Bob. Let me walk you through some of the highlights through Bob Shell, Bobalytics, and Bob IDE. The biggest news comes to Bob Shell with the release of Bob Shell v2, which shares the same agent and the same harness as Bob IDE has since last month. This means we now have full support for skills and subagents. Let's see that in action. One of my favorite features is now we have a seamless handoff between Bob Shell and Bob IDE. So let's continue that task in the IDE. So smooth. Back to the shell. There's a bunch of usability improvements around the CLI. For example, you can now run headless tasks a lot easier using Bob Run. I love using that to automate tasks like reviewing a pull request, for example. Let's try it out really quick. Nice. There's amazing stuff coming to Bobalytics, but we'll be doing a separate video about that. So this is just a small preview. So this is what enterprise clients will be seeing in Bobalytics moving forward. In short, it's a much more fun, engaging, and informative and interactive experience than it was before. And lastly, Bob IDE gets some really nice updates as well. A little thing that I really like is how files are directly visible here within the chat window. So it's super simple to get an overview of what was actually changed. Something that I particularly like is that Bob now has a lot more options to deal with credentials in MCP servers. Bob can now use OAuth. Let me show you that at the example of Notion. I want to connect to this Notion workspace using MCP. And Bob now very conveniently asks us to authenticate this MCP server. I love it. Last but not least, the team added great support for interactive charts right within the chat window. Let me show you. This looks beautiful. If you want to learn more about any of those changes, check out the blog post and, most importantly, try Bob out yourself.